Hi, once again, I'm back, Kaushi Charchi. In this video, we are going to discuss a difference between hybrid fund and index fund. Already, we have discussed what exactly hybrid fund, what exactly index fund. In details, we have discussed. If you have missed out those videos, just go back to hybrid fund video and then go to index fund, and then you can come back to this video. So, in short, I'm just telling you, hybrid fund is nothing but where you are going to invest. Definitely in the mutual fund, we are talking about the hybrid fund where you're going to invest. You can get even both the options. When I'm talking about both the options, means what? As an investor, again, if you look out, you can take even in one fund, you can take even both the options. Either I have to go for a kind of aggressive investment, or I need to go for, let's say, kind of even lower aggressive investment. So typically, if I look out, or I can balance if I look out in high through hybrid fund, it is all about my risk, all about even my growth. That is only even expected even as a investors. So typically that way hybrid fund works. But whereas if I look out the index fund, so index fund, the name itself, I hope most of the people even already people are investing in the market, people are regular investors, they will be knowing how index fund actually works. So indicating towards a fund, it could be even your S&P even 500, a top nifty companies. So my risk probability, my returns probability, it is on the index mind. So I'm indicating my risk, I'm indicating even my returns also throughout even my this fund if I'm going to invest, and that is typically known as your index fund. So this already in details we have discussed. You can go back, you can see, then come back to this video so that you will understand now what is the difference. So in this video we are going to discuss the difference between the hybrid fund and the index fund. Now in hybrid fund, typically if I look at the 4 5 points, there are only the difference. So it looks like same, but yes, always there is a difference. Now, if I talk about hybrid fund, so what is hybrid fund? Already have discussed. In hybrid fund, typically you have a balance opportunity for your growth as well as your stability. Second, if I look out in index fund, the difference if I look out in index fund, you can mitigate to the extent even your risk, even your growth. But you are actually indicating your fund towards only XYZ, even investing, even towards your fund, even towards the companies. That is the point number one difference. Point number two, again, if I look out the difference, very important when somebody, let's say, even first time when investing in the market, or let's say somebody uh, going to invest even in the market. So those kind of people, they are always even looking kind of diversification opportunities. So if I look out on the diversification, when I'm talking about diversification, so opportunity to invest on a wide range, whether it is probability of your risk, probability of your returns, probability of your stability, altogether if you look out, yes, the diversification option is going to give you the large opportunity to make even profit even all these parameters. So in hybrid fund, if I look out again, I'm not saying there is no diversification option, but yes, you have either stability or either, let's say, growth. But whereas if I look out in this index fund, you have an opportunity even over a almost even top even companies, and you can diversify your fund even any one even by choosing. So this is very very important. Somebody already invested, somebody regularly investing, or somebody is going to invest even first time. Now, the third option and the third difference between even hybrid fund and the index fund. In hybrid fund, what happens? Though it is your stability, though it is your growth, altogether, if you look out and actively, the manage would be maintained, would be managed. So for that, you have to expense little bit more compared to your index fund. So what I mean to say, in index fund, it is not even active even investment, it will be quietly managed, even a passive investment. So my expense ratio, as you know what is expense ratio, already you have discussed. You can go back, watch this expense ratio video in mutual fund series itself, and then you can come back and understand this expense ratio, so that it will be very very helpful for all of you. So in index fund, it is not direct, it is passive, it is not active, it is passive. So expense ratio definitely it will be a little bit less. And finally, if I come back about your returns, which is very very important, even what set of investor you are, what it is first time or it is second time or if it is regular. So investment policy, if I look out, if you compare in hybrid fund and if you compare in index fund, it works in a different parameter. But yes, stability and growth, if you want, maybe I'm not looking out for a immediate gain, I'm not looking to take even high risk. Maybe hybrid fund is perfect choice for all those set of investors. Or I'm not looking, let's say, any kind of let's say on losing my money, or let's say taking even high risk, even mitigate both the things, even stability even growth together at a point, and not even a high risk. It is all about your index fund. So these are the basic differences, very important differences, whether I need to choose hybrid fund, whether I need to choose index fund, what are the basic differences? And these are the points if I keep in mind before I do my investment, because it is all your hard-earned money. You can take even suggestion, you can take even your advisor's suggestion, your financial consultant's suggestion, but end of the day this is all your money. So you have to be careful. So if you understand before I invest which fund, what exactly fund works, what is my risk capability, what is my even growth capability, everything if you calculate and understanding by this video, you are only going to be benefited. And that only I'm here, not to promote, not to give any kind of service or product, but yes, with my even 19-20 years experience, whatever I have gathered, if I'm sharing with you and somebody is getting help by this, I'll be the happiest one. Thanks for watching.